ReverendDerek.com. Here with my book, God Loves Me, and So Do I. And there's a passage that I want to share with you. It's from a sermon that I delivered that was on the Y'all Fix My Life show. They showed a small portion of the total sermon, but the full manuscript is in the book. And at this point in the sermon, I'm preparing to close, and I've discussed my sexual assault and all the things that being sexually assaulted caused me to think about myself and beat up on myself and the lies that I told about myself. And at this point in the passage is when there's that shift, right? And it starts, here we go. It's on page 135. A pivotal moment came one Sunday afternoon as I sat on my couch watching Oprah Winfrey interview the beloved Maya Angelou. The author told Oprah of a moment in her life when she realized that God loved her. Apparently, Maya was in a Bible study group reading a text aloud when she read the words, "God loves me." The person leading the discussion asked her to read it again. She did. "God loves me." He asked her to read it again, so she did. "God loves me." He asked her to repeat it several more times, to her dismay, until finally she got it and broke down in tears, saying tenderly, "God loves me." During that interview, she spoke of her amazement and excitement that the God who is all, in all, and through all loves her. I can honestly say that although I grew up in the church and have been preaching for over a decade, I have struggled with the idea of God loving me. Intellectually, I know and have known for a long time that God loves me. However, in my heart, I didn't feel it until a few days ago. I was angry with God because He let me get raped. I was angry with God because He didn't make my parents know about it. I was angry with God that I beat up on myself for years trying to be perfect when the most imperfect situation in the world happened to me, when I was supposed to be young, carefree, and jovial. I was angry with God because I felt that He made me to be something that the world hated, the church hated, and my family wouldn't understand. I was angry with God that even though all the work that I did to look well and how hard I tried to seem well, I felt useless, damaged, unworthy of life, and a problem and burden to the planet. Hearing Maya Angelou proclaim, "God loves me," brought to my mind all the reasons why I thought I couldn't say that for myself. I thought, how could God love me? Why would God love me? And where was God when I was being broken and entered into on the floor of the community center at age 8 years old? Such questions made me understand why I tried so hard to be perfect my whole life. These questions helped me to understand why I prayed so many times my entire life for God to just let me die in my sleep. The questions helped me to know why I tried to take my own life in high school. I was trying to get God's, my family's, my church's, actually anybody's attention to see me for who I was and tell me that I was okay. Nothing worked until I knew for myself that the Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? I am a black, gay man and a pastor, a minister, a son, a brother, a uncle, a thinker, a leader, a grandson, a friend, and a million other things. I know that there are people who will not like my truth, agree with my truth, or condone my truth. I realize that there are individuals who will never sit under me as their pastor. I know that there are people who will attack me, my family, my theology, my ministry, my character, judge me, and sentence me to hell. I know that some people will encourage others not to come to my church, will keep their children away from me, will ridicule me on social media, and will point, laugh, and joke about me behind my back and even to my face. I know that there are people in this room right now who are thinking negative thoughts as I speak about what I have said. I know that my truth will not be easy for others to accept. However, the one thing that I am certain of today is that God loves me. I believe that with every ounce of my body. No matter what anyone says or does to me, I will hold on to that love and I will love everyone I encounter, even if they don't like me, because God loves me. God looks beyond all of my mess ups, mishaps, misunderstandings, mistakes, misjudgments, and loves me. God does not want me lying, hiding, or being ashamed of who I am. If God can love me, how dare I not love myself? Beloved, I know that everyone in this room has truths that you work hard to keep from other people because you are embarrassed, ashamed, worried, and fearful about folk are going to say about you or do to you. But no matter what, God loves you. Keep repeating it until you believe it. Write it down, hold it in your heart, and feel it all through your total being. Your road will not be easy, but that's okay. I stood on national television in front of millions of people in a black church service in the South, full of people that I have known my whole life, and said that I am a black gay man and pastor. This is the most courageous thing that I have ever done in my life. This moment was not easy. The aftermath of the airing of this show will not be easy. I will face all kinds of negative feedback, pushback, canceled speaking engagements, and the like. However, no matter what happens, I must hold on to this truth. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? God loves me. Ooh. God loves me, and so do I. It's on my website, www.revderek.com right now. It's only $10, which is 50% off. You order it on the site, I'll sign it, send it to you within a day. You can also get it on Kindle and on iBooks. I'm sorry that God loves me gets me every time. Just for so long, I didn't think that God could, and I do now. And hopefully, you'll pick up the book and you'll get there if you're not there, or you'll be reaffirmed if you're already there. Take care. God bless. Love you. Rev Derek here. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube at RevDerekTerry.com or at Rev Derek Terry. My website, www.revderek.com. Take care and God bless.